Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they ride. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing.
Rising, everybody.
Step one, wake
Let
up
me
early, gonna rise with the sun.
like this. So I am learning some things over here across the street. And why is it that I have to do this? Gratitude, gratitude. Thank you, mister. Appreciate you, gratitude. Gratitude, thank you. Grand rising, everybody. Grand rising, all across the world, whether you're on YouTube, TikTok, or right here on BIGO Live. I appreciate you for coming by this morning. Today is Freedom Fridays. Today's show, we're going to be talking about freedom and finances, and I'm going to throw in a little bit of knowledge when it comes into common law. But this show is all about action and impact and your success. And today we're going to be diving into a little bit of common law, a little bit of financial wisdom. But again, this is all about motivation and getting you to the next level and helping to inspire you to be the best way that you can be. And today is Friday. I'm labeling it Financial Freedom Friday. So I'm going to be throwing out some tips every Friday going forward when it comes to finances. Every Friday going forward, I'm going to be throwing out tips when it comes into common law, because we're talking about finances, we're talking about freedom. So it's important that you understand how finances work, that you are financially literate, and it's important that you understand who you are and where you stand as a living human being. Grand rising, Jeannie. I did not see you. I didn't see you. Good to see you this morning. So this morning we are going to be pushing off into that. I am going to see about attempting to, it looks like I'm going to have to do something different because I had some different issues on one of the other platforms I'm streaming on. So for the sake of everybody that's listening, I am going to attempt. I'm not going to attempt. I want to do it. But I really would like it for you all to be able to hear it as clear as I do and all that great stuff. But I am having some issues. So we're going to try it like this. I am going to do what I have been doing for the past 8 years. And I have been tapping into motivational videos. And I found that over these past 8 years that when I wake up in the morning and I flip over, for me, it was me flipping over my YouTube, and it was a motivational video, and it hit me, and then the next day hit me again, and then I noticed that the titles that would come up would be pertaining to my life on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis, and it just really, really blew my mind that this was even possible, that this was even happening. Hey, Miss Uncut, welcome, welcome, welcome. So this morning, I want to tap into some of those juices to get our juices flowing. I want to try to make sure that I play something that we can all benefit from. So this is, again, this is Financial Freedom Fridays, the Chocolate Goodie Morning Show, and we're about to talk about how it's not over until you win. Let's go, let's grow. I don't care how many times you fail. I don't think you can. I don't care how hard the stack sky high against you. Let me tell you, the game is not over until you decide it's over. Here's the thing life will knock you down. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But here's the key: resilience. You've got to rise every single time you fall. You've got to tell yourself this pain is temporary, but quitting is forever. Now let's talk about your why. Why are you chasing this dream? Why are you fighting this fight? Because when the nights get long and the road gets tough, your why will be your fuel. When the world says no, your why will scream yes. Winning isn't just about talent. It's about mindset. Winning is waking up every single day, looking in the mirror and saying, I'm not stopping. Not until I win. Let me tell you something about pain. Pain is your struggle. It's your strength. Every tear, every failure, every sleepless night is preparing you for the moment you break through. And let's be real, the journey is hard. Doing one big thing. It comes from doing the small things every day. Every single rep in the gym, every single hour studying, every single brick you lay. That's how you build the life you want. You've got to celebrate those small victories. Don't wait until the end to feel proud. Every step forward, every lesson learned, every challenge overcome, that's a win. And when you get a small win, you get closer to the ultimate prize. So you are not done. You are not done. There's 1 second left. It is not over until you win. Now get out there, fight for it, grind for it, and take what's yours. Because it's not over. Rise and Comanche, welcome, welcome. It's never over. Resilience is the heartbeat of success. It is the defining factor that separates those who achieve greatness from those who settle for mediocrity. Life is filled with challenges, setbacks, and obstacles designed to test your resolve. But here's the truth: no one who has ever achieved anything worthwhile in life has done so without facing adversity. Resilience is not about avoiding failure, it's about using failure as fuel to move forward. Think about the stories of the most successful individuals in any field. Their journeys are not linear paths to the top. They are messy, unpredictable, and full of moments where giving up might seem like the logical choice. Yet they pressed on. Why? Because that resilience isn't just an action, it's a mindset. It's the unwavering belief that no matter how many times life knocks you down, you have the power to rise again. Failure is not the success, is part of the process. When you encounter failure, it's easy to feel defeated, to question your
to let doubt creep in. But what if I told you that chance to learn, to grow, and to become strong? Resilience means recognizing that falling down is not the end of the story, it's merely a chapter. Consider the moments when you face your greatest challenges. Maybe it was a rejection letter from your relationship that ended when you thought it would last forever. Or maybe it was a business venture that failed and you poured your soul into it. These moments, they cut you, but they also hold the potential to shape you into someone stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. Resilience is about changing your perspective on these setbacks. It's not about pretending the pain doesn't exist or trying to sugarcoat the experience. It's about acknowledging the pain, sitting with it, and then deciding that it will not define you. You have to make a choice. Will this moment break me, or will it make me? Resilience is choosing to rise again. Look, adversity reveals your character. When things are easy, it's simple to be optimistic, motivated, and driven. But when the storm hits, when everything seems to be falling apart, that's when your true self emerges. Resilience isn't developed during times of comfort, it's forged in the fire of challenges. It's in those moments that you have the opportunity to dig deep and discover just how strong you truly are. Resilience is also about adaptability. Life rarely goes according to plan, and the path to success is often full of unexpected twists and turns. The ability to adapt, to pivot when necessary, is a cornerstone of resilience. It's about letting go of what you thought should happen and embracing what is happening. It's about finding new ways to move forward, even when the original path is blocked. But let's not ignore the reality of resilience is hard. It's exhausting. It takes everything you have and then demands more. When you feel like you can't keep going. Even when the weight of the challenges feels unbearable. And that's okay. Resilience doesn't mean you have to be strong all the time. It means you keep going even when you don't feel strong. It means taking one more step, even when the road feels endless. The beauty of resilience is that it grows with each challenge you face. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Every time you rise after a fall, you build a reservoir of strength and confidence. You prove to yourself that you are capable of overcoming anything life throws at you. And the more you prove it to yourself, the less intimidating future challenges become. Resilience is not about being fearless. It's about facing your fears head on and refusing to let them stop you. It's about acknowledging the obstacles in your path and deciding that they will not have the final say. It's about understanding that the journey will be tough, but the destination is worth it. Resilience is a decision. It's a commitment to yourself that no matter what happens, you will not give up. It's about showing up every day, even when the world is against you. It's about putting one foot in front of the other, even when you can't see the finish line. It's about believing in your ability to persevere.
Days are welcome.
Even when everything around you is telling you to quit. This is what makes resilience so powerful.
Simply, let's welcome.
It's not about avoiding it. It's about thriving in spite of it. It's about transforming every challenge into an opportunity to grow stronger. It's about proving over and over again that you have what it takes to keep going. And resilience is not something you're born with, it's something you build.
Ooh.
Every time you choose to rise, you're strengthening your ability to face whatever comes next. Your why is the core of everything you do. It is the reason you wake up in the morning and push through the challenges that come your way. Without a clear and compelling why, life struggles can feel overwhelming and your goals can start to seem out of reach. But when your why is strong enough, nothing like fear, failure, or fatigue can stand in your way. It becomes your anchor, keeping you grounded when the storms of life threaten to knock you off course.
Your
Think
reason.
about what truly drives you.
Your why.
It's not enough to set goals. goals or have ambitions, you need to know why those goals matter to you.
Say that. Say that.
Is it the desire to provide a better life for your family? Is it the dream of life? Is it
Fuel for your journey.
when you understand your why, when you approach obstacles, challenges that once seemed insurmountable start to look like stepping stones. Your why gives you perspective and reminds you that the pain and struggles you're facing are temporary, but the purpose behind them is eternal.
There you go.
It shifts your focus from what you're going through to what you're working toward.
Yes. Yes.
Your why is personal. It's not what society expects from you or what others think you should do. It's about what sets your soul on fire. Too often people chase goals that aren't truly theirs, only to find themselves unfulfilled, even if they achieve them.
Mm.
That's why finding your why is so critical.
Mm.
Yeah. Desires and values. A strong why gives you clarity.
The Lord's favor. Big Mama.
When life gets chaotic and distractions pull you in every direction,
Welcome.
your
Welcome.
why serves as your compass. Focus on what
Well,
truly
welcome,
matters,
welcome.
cutting through the noise, keeping you aligned with your purpose. It reminds you that not everything demands your attention, and it helps you prioritize the actions that will bring you closer to your goals. Your why also gives you strength. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when the weight of your responsibilities feels unbearable. On those days, your why will be the voice that whispers, keep going. It will remind you of what's at stake and why you started in the first place. It will reignite the fire within you. Even when the world
Hey, Jay. Welcome. Welcome.
But your why isn't just about motivation, it's about discipline. Motivation can fade, especially when the journey gets tough. Discipline, however, will keep you moving forward. When your why is strong, it becomes easier to stay disciplined because you're not just working toward a goal, you're honoring a purpose. Every
Welcome,
step you
Baba.
take, no matter how small, becomes a testament to your commitment to that purpose. Think about the sacrifices you made in the past. The late nights, the early mornings, the moments when you chose hard work over comfort. Why did you do it? What pushed you to keep going when it would have been easier to quit? The effort you put will make the sacrifices worthwhile. When your purpose is clear, it resonates with people who share your vision or who can be inspired by your journey. It creates a sense of community and shared commitment, reminding you that you're not alone in your pursuit. Even when the path feels lonely, no effort can impact others can give you the strength to persevere. But here's the thing, your why is that it can evolve as you grow and change. The key is to keep revisiting it to make sure it still aligns with your goals and values. As your life progresses, your priorities may shift, and that's okay. What matters is that you stay connected to a purpose that drives you forward. When you're clear about your why, you start to see challenges differently. Instead of viewing them as barriers, you see them as tests of your commitment. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity to reaffirm your dedication to your purpose. And with each challenge you overcome, your why becomes even more powerful. Your why is the difference between settling for a life of mediocrity and striving for a life of greatness. It's what separates those who give up at the first sign of difficulty from those who keep pushing, no matter how hard the journey gets. It's what keeps you going when the finish line feels impossibly far away. Without a clear why, even the smallest setbacks can feel like insurmountable obstacles. But with a strong why, you become unstoppable. When you're not just chasing success, you're chasing fulfillment. You're not just working toward a goal, you're living with purpose. And that purpose is what gives your life meaning, direction, and power. It's what allows you to face adversity with courage and determination. It's what turns dreams into reality. Long before it's ever won in reality.
Emery,
Your thoughts,
Liz,
beliefs,
Gruder.
and mindset shape the outcome of every challenge you face.
Welcome.
If your Success begins with a decision to believe that you can overcome, that you can achieve, and that no obstacle is too great to conquer. That decision is made in the quiet recesses of your mind before you take your first step toward any goal. Every victory starts with a mental shift. It you see yourself as a winner, even when your circumstances say otherwise. Before the world sees you succeed, you must already see it in your mind. It's not about ignoring reality, it's about refusing to let the reality of your current situation define the future you're working toward. When your mind is aligned with your goals, it creates a powerful force that propels you forward no matter how tough the journey becomes. But let's be honest, winning the mental battle is not easy. Your mind is constantly under attack.
I just wanted to chime in there because he said something that was profound. He's been saying a lot of profound things. I really, really do love, like what I'm hearing, love and like what I'm hearing, because he broke down resilience. He's breaking down why. But one of the things he said that just stuck with me was that in order for the world to see it, before the world can see it, that in you, who you are, what you do, that person you inspire to be, it could be that thing you inspire to have. In order for that to happen, it has to first start with your mind. It first starts with how you're thinking. The manifestation, the creation, the realness of it all starts here. If you believe it, you can have it. I'm not going to dig into the belief system really, but I do want to say that it's important to envision yourself being whatever it is that you need to be, whether it be happy, successful, relaxed, whatever it is. That expectation, that anticipation that you build up for yourself is going to create what you want. I'm going to play this video again, but remember this, and you'll always hear me say this on my show. We become what we think about the most. The good, the bad, and the ugly. If you want change, be the change. I know it sounds simple, but in reality, if you're not someone who's in tune with dealing with yourself, it becomes really hard. Because in order to change, it does involve self-work. Nobody can change you. You change you. You can read, you can educate yourself, be influenced, but ultimately, you are the one making the decisions that are going to change your life. You cannot point the finger at anybody for what is or what is not in your life. It's very, very, very important for you to own and take responsibility for your actions, for your decisions. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Somewhere, somehow, you are involved in it. So I'm going to drop that. I'm not going to keep going. But yes, in order for someone else, the world, to see that you want to be, that starts right here. It's easier to change yourself than it is to change the world. Let's go, let's grow.
Doubts creeping, whispering that you're not good enough, not smart enough, or not capable enough. Fear tries to paralyze you, convincing you that failure is inevitable. The opinions of others can plant seeds of uncertainty, causing you to question your path. These are the battles that take place in your mind every single day. Winning these battles requires awareness. You have to recognize the negative thoughts and beliefs that hold you back.
Welcome in, please.
You have to confront them and refuse to let them take root. This isn't about blind positivity or ignoring challenges. It's about acknowledging the fears and doubts while choosing not to be controlled by them.
Well,
It's about replacing those limiting beliefs with empowering ones, shifting your mindset from you're stronger with consistent effort. Just as you train your body to build physical strength, you must train your mind to build mental strength. This means feeding it with positivity, inspiration, and knowledge. It means surrounding yourself with people who uplift and encourage you rather than those who drag you down. It means taking control of your internal dialogue and ensuring that the voice in your head is one of support, not sabotage. Visualization is a powerful tool in this mental battle. When you can see yourself succeeding, when you can picture every detail of your victory, it creates a sense of belief and confidence that fuels your actions.
I just had to tap into something real quick. He said to make sure that the voice in your head helps, not sabotage. What he's talking about there is guarding your thoughts, being aware of that self-talk, that negative self-talk that does produce. You have to understand we become what we think about the most. And if you are kicking your own too much, if you are dwelling on the situation and the decision that you made that might have caused this havoc in your life, whatever situation, if you don't forgive yourself, take responsibility for the action that you have, and then take corrective action to make sure that this never happens to you again. By making the necessary changes in self. Let's go, let's grow. I'm gonna have this phone keep doing it.
Visualization is not wishful thinking, it's a mental rehearsal. Athletes use it to prepare for competitions, entrepreneurs use it to build their businesses, and high achievers in every field use it to stay focused on their goals.
Hey, Mickey.
When you visualize success, you train your mind to expect it, making the necessary steps to achieve it. But visualization alone is not enough.
Oh, yeah, and welcome.
You must back it up with action, and that action is driven by your mindset. A winning mindset stays disciplined even when motivation fades. It's about persisting in the face of it. You will unconsciously sabotage your efforts to achieve it. This is why it's crucial to cultivate a mindset of self-belief and self-respect. You have to understand that you are worthy of every dream you're chasing and every goal you're striving for. This belief doesn't come from external validation.
Hey, Flyboy, welcome, welcome.
It's a decision you make to see yourself as capable, valuable, and deserving. It's a daily struggle, a continuous process of overcoming doubts, fears, and limitations. Some days you'll win the fight easily. Other days it will feel like an uphill battle. But the key is to keep showing up. In this mental battle, the stronger you become, and the easier it becomes to align your thoughts with your goals. Your environment plays a critical role in this battle. The people you surround yourself with, the content you consume, and the habits you cultivate all influence your mindset. If you're constantly exposed to negativity, it's harder to maintain a positive and empowering outlook.
Say that, say that.
If you immerse yourself in environments that inspire and motivate you,
hey, Nefra, welcome,
your
welcome.
mind becomes a fertile ground for growth and success.
Grand Rising, ultimate Grand Rising. Good to see you.
One of the most important aspects of winning the mental battle is resilience. Your mind must be trained to bounce back from failures and setbacks. Rather than insurmountable obstacles. This resilience comes from a deep-seated belief that no matter what happens, you have the ability to rise again. Finally, winning the battle in the mind means taking ownership of your thoughts. It's about refusing to let external circumstances dictate your internal state. It's about recognizing that while you can't always control what happens to you, you can always control how you respond. This sense of ownership empowers you to stay focused, stay positive, and keep moving forward no matter what challenges come your way. Effort and consistency are the twin engines that drive success. Saying effort and unrelenting consistency, those dreams will remain just that, dreams. It's not enough to work hard once in a while to put in sporadic bursts of energy or to only commit when it's convenient. Success demands something far greater, showing up every single day, regardless of how you feel, what obstacles you face, or how far away the finish line might seem. Effort is the currency of achievement. Nothing worth comes without it. Whether it's building a career, mastering a skill, or transforming your life, effort is the price you pay to turn potential into reality. But the real is when effort is compounded over time for consistency. Consistency is like running on a treadmill, you're moving.
Hey, welcome, Sweet Dream.
But you're not making real progress.
Grand
It's
Rise.
the steady daily application that moves you forward inch by inch toward your goals. Consistency is not glamorous. It's not the stuff that gets celebrated on social media or highlighted in inspirational speeches. It's waking up early to work on your craft when no one is watching. It's staying disciplined when distractions set you astray. It's doing small, unremarkable tasks every single day that over time add up to extraordinary results. Wall. Laying one brick might not seem like much as a single brick. But when you lay another and another, you keep laying bricks day after day, eventually you build something incredible. That's the power of consistency. Each small act might seem insignificant in the moment, but over time it creates a foundation for success that cannot be shaken. Consistency doesn't rely on motivation. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes like the wind. Some days you wake up feeling inspired and ready to conquer the world. Other days discipline. But it's also to achieve. Consistency also requires instant gratification. It's easy to feel frustrated when results don't come quickly. But true success is rarely immediate. It's the result of years of hard work, perseverance, and dedication. The process can feel slow, even agonizing at times, but it's during those moments of waiting and working that your character is forged. Patience is what allows you to stay consistent, even when progress is invisible. One consistency is dealing with setbacks. No matter how hard you work or how committed you are, you will face obstacles. You will make mistakes. You will encounter failures. These moments can feel like a step back. Respond. Do you let setbacks derail your efforts, or do you use them as opportunities to learn and grow? Consistency means getting back up every time you fall.
Hey, welcome.
Forward.
Roger, good to see you.
Another challenge is the monotony of the grind.
Yes.
Consistency.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
It's easy to lose
Yeah.
excitement, but this is where true commitment is tested. Success doesn't come from doing extraordinary things once it comes from doing.
Please say you can hear me. Oh, maybe you can.
Effort and consistency are not just about reaching goals, they're about becoming the kind of person who can achieve those goals. The process of showing up every day, of putting in the work even when it's hard, transforms you. It builds resilience, discipline, and a sense of purpose.
I can't hear you. I got this phone and this mic on several different places right now.
Consistency also creates momentum.
I'm on mute. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe that I've been on mute the whole time.
over time, this momentum.
Wow, so that means that you couldn't hear. That means that all this time people on BIGO couldn't hear nothing because. Wow. Wow. Well, for those of you on YouTube and TikTok, you got to hear it. Wow. Cold shot. No. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did not know that. I did not know that. I'm trying to be all fancy. I am having a better morning. I would have never known. I'm glad you did. Thank you so much for coming. You know what I mean? I was hoping that, well, I expected people to start showing up around this time anyway. You know what I'm saying? Around 45 minutes into it and stuff like that, people start showing up. But yeah, it's been a good live. I wonder how long they've been disabled because I've done different little sections. You know what I mean, from my openings and all that great stuff and yada yada yada. So ain't no telling how much people lost, but nobody's really been chilling anyway. Not here anyway. I appreciate all the love and support though over here across the street though. Over on TikTok, I appreciate y'all big time. And for those of you who are listening in over on YouTube, I appreciate you too. Check me out at Chocolate Goodie BIGO Live if you want to see the videos that I play, recordings of shows, stuff about the Soul Tribe, and don't forget to hit that link in my bio where you can follow me in the Soul Tribe anywhere you want to and support me in several different ways. I'm going to, did I do it? I made a commercial. So you're going to be, it's another first for you. There's another first for me actually playing it on BIGO. But that's what's happening. That's what's happening. But here's the truth. Right, so every gift, every follow, every share, it's more than just a gesture. It's fuel for the vision. When you drop a gift, tap the screen, hit that follow button, you're not just supporting me. You're helping spread positivity, empowerment, and motivation to even more people. Your support helps us create more shows, bring more powerful guests, and build a platform where everyone can shine. So, if you're this, you like what we're doing in the Soul Tribe, believe in what we're building, tap that follow button, drop a click, and visit that link in my bio, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Together, we're unstoppable. Thank you for being a part of this family. Let's keep this movement going. Stay blessed, stay motivated, and as always, take action. Let's go. Let's grow. Yes, please check out that link in my bio, everybody. That was my new little mid commercial. I like it. I like it. I'll probably make some changes to it in a little bit. Hey, what's going on, brother Raxo? Brother Raxo, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you. For if you're over on TikTok, I did just play a commercial that you cannot see. Of course, on YouTube, you got direct access to it. But check out that link in my bio. You'll be able to see the new videos that I drop. I have created playlists where you can tap into some of the knowledge and some of the people that I follow, whether it be real estate, common law. I got food news you can use. This is all about growing better yourself, empower yourself to be the best you can be. I can't make you change, but you can. You did. So, with that being said, I have been loving this particular motivational video. Um, it honestly lacks some of the little background noise and all that type of stuff, but what he has been saying, he dug really, really, really good into resilience, what it means, but even more where it comes from when it comes into recognizing and embracing your why. What makes you move? What motivates you? Because that's what's going to push you through whatever comes your way. That reason, that destination, that purpose. Because when you have that purpose, when you have that goal, when you have that ambition to get somewhere in your life, when things happen, you have a mindset of resilience where no matter what happens, you know that what's important is where you're going. So it makes it so much easier just to brush things off. You don't necessarily, when it comes into dealing with people, it makes it so much easier just to let them go. When you have a purpose, when you have a reason, when you have a why. So when it comes again back to that word resilience, your why is what makes you resilient. Your why is what makes you take the bricks, the falls, the stumbles, the negative talk and all that type of stuff. It makes you be better. They say if you know better, do better. And a lot of times that knowing that you need comes from self. Spending that time with yourself to listen to yourself and think about what is necessarily important for self today, tomorrow, next week. Yeah, you have family. Yeah, you have kids. And yes, they are important. But if you don't take care of yourself, you could possibly lose everything. Appreciate you. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yes. Your why and your why. I like that. Yeah. So it's very, very important, everyone, to have that mindset of can't stop, won't stop. But again, that why is what creates that mindset. If you don't have a reason, if you don't have a motivation, if you don't have something, somewhere you're going, that you've made up your mind that this is what you want. You might not have the resources. You might not have all the knowledge. You might not have a whole lot that you need to get to where you're going, but this is where you see yourself. Don't talk yourself down and say that it's not for you. Because if you can see it, you can have it. As a matter of fact, you might see something that nobody else sees, that you can have, that you can create. That's where businesses come from. Technology comes from. All the different new improved gadgets that are used for the different technologies and things like that. Somebody sat back and thought, you know what? This would work so much better if this did this. And they put their mind to it. They put their mind to it. I'm sorry, YouTube, y'all can't even see me, my bad. And they put their mind to it. So I just wanted to point that out before I tap into this, before the song locked me out. Because I am playing this in a way where everybody can hear it. Not everybody can see it. If you want to see some of the stuff that I'm playing, you can check me out at Chocolate Goodie BIGO Live. Or come over to BIGO Live too. And we can talk there too. But my goal is to get more engaged with everybody as this continues to grow. Especially over on TT. Eventually, when I get more YouTube subscribers, I'll be able to do the same thing over there. So, but for right now, for those of you who are watching, please subscribe, share the live, tell everybody it's somebody out here that is going against the grain and trying to remain positive no matter what. And you can go by there and listen to this guy every morning, Monday through Friday, and you can get some nuggets that you probably won't get nowhere else. Y'all all can do what I do. when it comes to listening to motivational videos and things every day. But ultimately, we want to create a conversation. Hey, grand rising, bro. Grand rising, grand rising. So with that being said, let me go ahead and get back. And as one of my friends, Robbie, say, I'm gonna let this video play.
Pain is also a teacher. It has lessons to offer. If you're willing to listen, it teaches you about patience, because nothing worth having comes easily. It teaches you about humility, because no matter how strong or capable you are, there will always be challenges that push you to your limits. It teaches you about gratitude, because it reminds you not to take the good moments for granted. And most importantly, it teaches you about yourself, about your fears, your strengths, and your ability to endure. There's a misconception that avoiding pain is the key to happiness. But the truth is, a life without pain is a life without growth, without meaning, without purpose. Pain is not something to be feared, it's something to be faced, something to be used. When you avoid pain, you avoid the opportunity to grow. When you embrace it, you open the door to transformation. This is easy to deal with. It's not overwhelming when you question whether you have the strength to keep going. In those moments, it's important to remember that pain is temporary. It will last forever, but it won't. Just as the darkest night eventually gives way to dawn, pain will eventually give way to relief, the growth to victory. One of the greatest tools you have for dealing with pain is perspective. How you view pain determines how it affects you. If you see it as a punishment, as something unfair, it will feel heavy and unbearable. But perspective doesn't eliminate pain, but it changes how you experience it. It allows you to find meaning in the struggle, to see the bigger picture, and to keep moving forward, even when it's hard. Pain also has a way of building empathy. When you've been through struggles, when you face challenges and overcome them, you become more understanding of others who are walking on difficult paths. Pain connects us, reminding us that we're not alone in our struggles. It creates a sense of shared humanity, a bond that transcends differences and brings people together. The process of turning pain into power is not easy, but it is possible. It starts with acceptance, acknowledging the pain rather than denying it or running from it. It requires resilience, the ability to keep going even when the road is hard. Even when lies ahead, pain, as difficult as it may be, is a sign that you're alive, that you're trying, that you're pushing yourself. It's a reminder that you're in the fight, that you're striving for something that matters. And while it may not feel like it in the moment, every time you face pain and push through it, you're getting stronger. You're proving to yourself that you can handle more than you thought. That you can rise above your circumstances and that you have what it takes to succeed. Faith is the foundation upon which all great achievements are built. It is the invisible force that keeps you moving forward when everything around you tells you to stop. Faith is not about what you can see or prove in the moment. It's about believing in the possibility of a future that hasn't yet come to pass. It's about holding on to hope, even when the evidence suggests otherwise. Without faith, you're left at the mercy of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. With faith, you gain the strength to persevere, to overcome, and to rise above any obstacle. Faith challenges, nor does it guarantee an easy path. What it does is give you the courage to face those challenges head on, knowing that the struggle is not the end of the story. It's the understanding that every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the vision you're striving for. Faith is what allows you to see beyond the present moment, to imagine a reality that is better than your current circumstances, and to act as though that reality is already on its way. When you're on a difficult journey, it's easy to get caught up in what's going wrong.
Hey,
The
welcome,
setbacks and failures, the moments of doubt, they feel overwhelming.
welcome, humble.
But faith shifts your focus.
Welcome everybody on TikTok.
It reminds you that the story isn't over yet. This moment is just one chapter in a much larger narrative. Faith allows you to look beyond the immediate struggle and see the bigger picture. It gives you the strength to keep going, not because the path is clear, but because it's worth the effort. Faith is not blind optimism. It's not pretending that everything is perfect when it's not. It's not about ignoring reality or brushing off challenges as if they don't exist. Faith is about acknowledging the difficulties while choosing to believe that they are not insurmountable. It's about facing the storm with the belief that it will pass and that you have what it takes to endure it. Faith doesn't deny the presence of obstacles, it denies those obstacles the power to stop you. One of the most powerful aspects of faith is its ability to sustain you in moments of uncertainty. Life is full of unknowns, and no matter how much you plan to prepare, there will always be situations that are beyond your control. Faith is what allows you to move forward despite the uncertainty. It's the voice inside that says, I don't know what's going to happen, but I trust that I can handle it. It's the belief that even in the face of the unknown, there is a way forward, and you will find it. Faith also requires trust not just in the process, but in yourself. You have to believe that you are capable, that you are strong enough, and that you have what it takes to succeed. This kind of self-belief is not about arrogance or overconfidence. It's about recognizing your own worth and potential. It's about knowing that you have something valuable to contribute, that your efforts matter, and that you are capable of making a difference. But faith is not passive, it demands action. It's not enough to believe in a better future, you have to work for it. Faith without action is just wishful thinking. When you truly have faith, it shows in your choices, your behavior, and your determination. It's what drives you to put in the effort to stay consistent and to keep moving forward, even when the path is hard. Faith and action go hand in hand, one fuels the other, creating a cycle of momentum that propels you towards your goals. Faith is often tested in the hardest moments. When you're faced with failure, rejection, or loss, it can feel like your faith is being shaken. But these moments are not meant to break you, they're meant to strengthen you. They force you to dig deeper, to reconnect with your purpose, and to reaffirm your belief in what you're striving for. It's in these moments of testing that your faith becomes real. It moves from being an abstract concept to a lived experience, something that anchors you and carries you through the storm. Faith also has the power to inspire others. When people see you moving forward with confidence and determination, even in the face of challenges, it creates a ripple effect. Your faith becomes a source of strength, not just for you, but for those around you. It shows them what's possible. Faith is contagious. And when you live with it, you have the ability to uplift and motivate others in ways you may not even realize. Resilience. Faith doesn't mean you won't stumble or face setbacks. It means that when you do, you get back up. It's the belief that no matter how many times you fall, you can rise again.
Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the
Resilience is built on faith, the faith that you are not defined by your failures, the faith that every setback is a setup for a comeback, and the faith that as long as you keep going, you are never truly defeated.
Thank you. Thank you.
Faith is also about patience.
Appreciate you.
Achieving great things takes time, and the journey is rarely a straight line. There will be detours, delays, and moments where progress feels painfully slow. Faith is what allows you to stay the course, to trust that the effort you're putting in will eventually bear fruit. It's the understanding that the seeds you're planting today may not bloom for weeks, months, or even years, but that doesn't mean they're not growing. It's to believe in something greater than your current circumstances, to trust in your own potential, and to act with courage and determination, even when the outcome is uncertain. It's not always easy, and there will be moments when doubt tries to creep in. But the beauty of faith is that it doesn't require perfection, it only requires persistence. Every time you choose to believe, every time you take a step forward, despite the challenges, you are strengthening your faith and moving closer to the life you want to create.
That part. I want to thank everybody that came out this morning so far. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. That was amazing. That was amazing. We become what we think about the most. And when you have a why, that reason that lies down on the inside of you, and you believe in yourself, what's going to stop you? What's going to stop you? I wonder what that's about. They did that to me yesterday over here on CT. What? There we go. Y'all happy now? But it's not hocus pocus. It is all about focus. We become what we think about the most. It's very, very important that we be resilient, especially in these times and days in this age where things are changing. And some, they're changing for the better, in spite of what's going on right now. Some people, it's changing for the better, and then for others, it's continually getting worse. It's so important to be aware. And I'm talking about being aware of yourself.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me everything.
There you go.
I ain't gonna tell myself that. Well,
There we go. That's it. That's it.
I have a choice. You have choice. Those powerful things in the universe. You got love and choice. You got that. You make that decision.
That's it. If you say you can, you can. If you say you can't, you can't. That self-talk is very important. It's something that I've done better with over this past year or two. Grand Rising, Raxo, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. That self-talk can really make all the difference in your todays, tomorrows, and your becomings. Because if you can empower yourself, I want to say that's all the power you need, but you know, I mean, there is power in unity and having other people backing you up. But if you're not backing you up, you stagnated, you stuck, you can't move forward.
You're completely correct, brother.
Thank you,
Now,
thank you. I appreciate you, Brandon. I appreciate you.
That you say that it's very important. What you say about the why, you know, once we identify our why are we doing the things that we're doing, and then we enforce that faith and trusting in ourselves to see it through, we'll become unstoppable. And yes, a lot of obstacles is going to be on the way, but that's going to be testing how much faith do you have in yourself to go over it. Because if your why is bigger than the obstacle, you will prevail. If your why is bigger than any situation in your way, you will pass through it. You will run through that wall, and you will not care if it costs you pain. Because at the other side of pain, as they say, is greatness, is growth.
Absolutely.
Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Eric Thomas. He does have a real good motivational video about the why. And he actually explained it very well in that motivational speech that he does for that particular video about finding your why. Because a lot of people is living life without questioning why they're doing what they're doing. They're just going through it. They are going with the flow. They haven't stopped to question, why am I doing this for? Why is the reason that I am getting up every morning, every rising? What is the reason that I continue to keep pushing forward? A lot of people have not identified that type of why, that big why. Why am I opening up my eyes? Why am I continue to push through every adversity and struggle. Most people just doing what they're told, when they're told, and how they're told, because they have not found the why they're doing what they're doing, man. And that is a real big question that we all should be asking ourselves daily. Because what I have found out, with my own personal journey, is that when I identify my whys and I go after, oh, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, then I'm going after it, somewhere down the road, some of us get derailed and distracted and we forget our whys. And somehow we start thinking about it's too hard to keep going forward. It's because we forget to focus that our why is bigger than any obstacle, problem, or situation that you may encounter. And if your why is big enough, trust me, nothing's gonna stop you. The whole universe will get out your way. You just have to keep moving forward. And with that being said, I'm gonna send it right back to you, Brother Chocolate. Take it away.
Absolutely. Oh my God, it burnt all the way out. Anyway, yeah. I like when you said, and the universe will get out your way. I don't know. At the same time, I almost look at it like, yeah, I would say more like, in the universe will open up the doors. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like the universe is necessarily in the way. We get in our own way, but I believe that God is for us. Period. Whether you want to call him universe, source, God, whoever, however you believe in your higher power, I believe he's for you. I don't believe that the obstacles that come up in life, the challenges that come in life, have anything to do with, especially if you want to go off the Bible, have anything to do with you being punished, you being held down, or you being held back or stopped in any kind of way. I believe that those same things that we would look at like that are there to push us forward. Just might not be as fast as we want to get there. We wish that we didn't have to go through that. But in order for you to have that why, apparently, you had to go through that before you got there, on the way there. And that kind of speaks to what you were saying, Raxo, where, you know what I mean, on your way there, your why makes the pain so much less painless in its own way. I mean, it can be heart-wrenching pain. You can take losses. Financially, physically, emotionally, you can take real big losses. But your why can even hold you together through that. Your reason for being. Sometimes, though, and well, in most cases, y'all can agree or disagree, but in most cases, when we go through those hard times, when we go through those challenges, they really make us better, right? Because you would not be who you are now if you had not been through what you've been through. And it's so important to embrace that and appreciate that. And I'm not saying this is something that I've been embracing myself, as I've been continuing on the path to love myself even better, love myself even more, to truly, truly be the best me that I could be, the most authentic me that I could be. Now, along the way, I've been other things. But I realize as I'm on this new journey of this new and better me, that along the way, I chose not to be those things, and therefore I no longer am. You can choose to be or not to be. And it's your choice.
It's your choice.
It doesn't matter whether you want to do it now, if you want to put in the work now, you want to put in the work later, but in order for you to have the change that you want to have, you got to do the work that's required to get there. In order for you to be the change, do the work, reach that goal, have whatever it is, that's a whole lot of what we talk about here over at the Soul Tribe. Self-work. And there's no way around getting around that self-work. So you're going to have to stop and take the time out with yourself so that you can put in that self-work to be able to get what you want for yourself. And stop pointing the finger at other people. Stop blaming God and the devil and who did this and the government this and all that type of stuff, and take ownership for the decisions that you're making and make the necessary changes that you need to make to have what you need to have. And that means that you're going to have to own your shit. That means that you have to realize that when you're pointing the finger a lot of times, you got another finger pointing right back at you. And when you do that, that's a major breakthrough for you. That's a major breakthrough for you. Because who can talk about you now? Because you own your stuff. Why are you going to get all upset in your feelings about somebody else, what somebody else said now? Because you own your stuff. You know who you are. It don't matter what other people say about you. What matters is what you say about you. Speaking of loving yourself, today is Freedom Friday. And I wanted to talk about real quick the power of words. I'm mixing in this Freedom Friday with Financial Freedom Friday. The goal is to drop a financial tip, but just on the grounds of what we've been talking about. Of course, I'm on my favorite site when it comes into living in the private and helping me understand the powers and help me to understand. And well, first you have to understand, right, Rick? So then you have to overstand till you understand. So I am working on that when it comes to me understanding who I am in the public versus the private. So I am on a web blog called Living in the Private, and I am on, where am I at? This is, yeah. So there's a tab that says your consent, and it talks about a person has no body, the parts of a contract, null and void contracts, rebutting the presumption. And then this last one here is the power of words. So I did scan it earlier this morning, but it's not very long, but I want to read it because I think it's very, very important when it comes into understanding and overstanding, matter of fact, overstanding the power of words as we continue to overstand the difference between living in private and living in public. That is part of the series that I am going to continue. I've been struggling to push it over these past couple of years because it does take a lot of work to put in, and life has been life. But anyway, words contain spelling. To cast a spell is to cast words. Yes, indeed. Words are magical because they manipulate symbols to change consciousness and behavior. Words poses and deliver power. You're going to have to forgive me because I just scanned it. I did not really dig into it. We cast words. Actors, wishes, and fishing lines to bring something forward. You understand what I'm saying? We cast words. Actors, we cast wishes. We cast fishing lines to bring something forward. Words can be powerful, emotional responses, igniting violence or inducing obedience. Artfully casting words can produce experiences of what is familiar or unknown, what is real or factual, what is the truth or deception. Written words are codes formed by certain symbols from a table, the alphabet. The symbols, the letters, represent basic phenomena, sounds. Together, they summon images, ideas, and feelings. Spoken words invoke spelling in real time. Whether words are written or spoken, their user is summoning whatever the words represent. Ooh. I'm going to say that again. Whether the words are written or spoken, the user is summoning whatever the words represent. In a primal sense, words are various, what is that word? Incantations, prayers, offerings, commands, or solicitations. At school, we practice spelling to decipher words. However, we are not taught what words are everyday propaganda tools or social engineering. I'm going to say that again. However, we are not taught that words are everyday propaganda tools for social engineering, and that the hidden meaning of specified words are traps for implicit, what is that word? Populace. I would have to walk that out again. I'm gonna try to say that again. I'm sorry, y'all. I like to understand what I'm reading when I read, so forgive me as I go, and I do this because this is my first time. However, we are not taught that words are everyday propaganda tools for social engineering, and that the hidden meaning of specified words are traps for the explicit populace. Words require interpretation. And countless words have more than one meaning, having been co-opted for specific purposes. Thus, there is a complex language of legalese developed by the theater of commerce, which requires careful deciphering. By the use of legalese words, people of many nations have been deceived, bankrupt, and enslaved. This is because ordinary language has been basically tricked with the legalese words. I couldn't get the word out. If you want to read what I'm reading, go to livingintheprivate.com. It's a blog. You don't have to log in or nothing. It is there for the reading and understanding. And they are constantly updating. And then it is based off law. If you scroll down at the bottom of the page, it'll have the maximums, the legal maximums. It'll have resources. We do got a really good graphic that talks about the difference of words when you are speaking in your natural man state versus your artificial person state. And the difference in the words that you use bring different results. And that's really what they're digging into right now. As a matter of fact, this is a little bit longer than what I want to, and I don't want to keep stumbling like that. But again, I hope some of it resonate with y'all. If anybody got anything to say, you can chime in. But I like the way it started out. Words contain spelling. And when we speak words, we speak spells. So whether you go ahead, Raxon.
So I just want to pick up on some of the stuff that you say that is very, very important when it comes to speaking life into ourselves and speaking life into others. We have to do our best to be impeccable with our work.
Hey, welcome, Brother Carl. Welcome, preacher. Good to see you this morning. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Raxon.
No, completely. I'm on point with what you say. We have to be very careful of what type of words is coming out of our mouth, because we be casting spells in other people as well as ourselves. Same thing goes with actually replacing old words that is not high vibrational tone with new words that are high vibrational tone. And I think we spoke about that a few
few sessions back ago when it comes to actually make sure that you start to use new high vibrational words to replace old vibrational words. Like, for example, you was talking about the power of words and how they use it as propaganda to socio-engineer the way that we think. So they're being used for so many years. And then it gets to the point that installed in our subconscious, and we use it every day thinking that it's a good thing to greet one another by saying good morning. It's actually a curse that you are casting into other people, because morning is still into a low vibrational tone. It's the same tone that they use when they use the word morning. You know, morning is what people do at funerals. It's a low vibrational tone. So when you even using morning as for to say, you know, I replace it with ground rice, and I do my best every time not to use that. I'm using it now as an example. I do my best not to use good morning. And I have been doing that for so many years now, that to a point that I don't even say it no more in my everyday vocabulary. To say great rising. I say great rising, or good rising, or great awakening. This is the way that we actually time ourselves to a high vibrational tone when it comes to the frequency, because we are casting spells to one another. So we have to be careful with our words, pretty much, so we can actually have a better understanding of each other, and we can actually cast a good spells into each other instead of bad spell that being socialized into our subconscious through propaganda. So that is very, very, very important.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, Rich's awakening there.
What was that in?
And also, when you write it down, that's another thing. If we write in curses and we writing anything down, we have to understand that we are putting down a spell. And if you put in a positive, writing down a positive spell about yourself, it will take effect, because what you think of, you will attract. And if you are writing it down, you are actually putting a spell in yourself. And that goes with any everyday situation. If you're going to court and you're having a bad case in a court, and you want everything that works your way, write it down before you go there. Write down what you're going to say, write down what you might think they're going to say, and how you want the outcome to come, and repeat that to yourself. And you'll be casting a positive spell that will come on your own good outcome. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people that doesn't understand this, but it is true. I mean, they don't call it spelling for no reason, right? Right. We have to understand. Spelling for no reason. It is a way to cast the spell. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it as that. But you're right, Brother Chocolate, and you're right too, Brother Chocolate. The same thing goes with thinking positively. So even our thoughts leave and it goes out. So we have to make sure that we constantly tell ourselves, hey, I know that I thought I thought negatively, but I don't spoke it out. But let me like, what would be the word that I'm looking? Let me reverse it and speak positively in my mind about myself, so it will repel the negative thought that came to your mind. So we actually have to stay on point with ourselves, right? Self-discipline, self-control. All of these things apply when it comes to your self-worth, because for you to grow, you have to make sure that you do things you have never done before for a better outcome. And I'm going to leave it as that, brother.
Well said, Brother Rex. So I'm not even going to follow up on that. I'm going to let that resonate with y'all as I go ahead and play this quick commercial. It's how to pay the bills.
What's up? Peace in the front. What's happening? Right.
Family of Chocolate Goodie. I just want to take a moment to say this journey, this moment, it's not just about me, it's about us. Together we're building something incredible. A community of dreamers and doers. But here's the truth. None of this happens without you. Every gift, every follow, every share, it's more than just a gesture. It's fuel for the vision. When you drop a gift, tap the screen, hit that follow button, you're not just supporting me. You're helping spread positivity, empowerment, and motivation to even more people. Your support helps us create more shows, bring more powerful guests, and build a platform where everyone can shine. So, if you're vibing with this, if you like what we're doing in the Soul Tribe movement, if you believe in what we're building, tap that follow button, drop a gift, and visit that link in my bio. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Together we're unstoppable. Thank you for being a part of this family. Let's keep this movement going. Stay motivated, and as always, take action. Let's go, let's grow. I just wanted to say, everybody, that's going to be it for today's show. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to grow, inspire, and take action. If today's show spoke to you, please hit that follow button. Share it with somebody who needs it. And come back for more. This is your time, your community, and it's something that we'll build together. And like I just played in that video, for those of you who were not able to see that video, whether you watch it on YouTube, TikTok, and you might have missed it right here on BIGO Live. You can go to Chocolate Goodie, BIGO Live on your YouTube channel, and you'll find all my stuff, or just simply put in Chocolate Goodie and find my YouTube channel. But I am looking for more subscribers. I am looking to put out more positive vibes Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Time. So again, I appreciate everybody that's here today. And I want to give an opportunity for the guests that are here on BIGO to say anything if you want to say anything before I'm out. Chosen, Empathy, Rexo, Nefra, I appreciate you over here on TikTok. I do appreciate you for hanging out with me this morning. I don't know who else was in the room. I got to learn how to use these tools over there. But anyway, anybody have anything to say? If not, I'm going to.
One last thing before you step out, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to repeat one of my best phrases that I say, and it should benefit everyone. So to everyone that is watching, my best advice to you is for you to keep on living your life like you are the main character, director, and writer of your own real life movie. Remember, become the change that you would like to see in this world. And no matter what, keep moving forward. Never forget the truth, peace, and love equals unity. I'll see you next time. Brother Chocolate, take it away.
Let's go, let's grow. You can see this video that's playing right now. My intro outro video for now on my Chocolate Goodie BIGO Live on YouTube.
One step at a time, yeah, that's all you get. Set it goal, you control it. Try to pick one thought, some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, calling it face to face. Wake up. The moment you feel coming in,
The moment we feel the moment we feel abundant, the moment we feel free, now you are teaching your body to understand that your mind is intellectually understood. We can say knowledge is for the mind, experience is for the body. In that moment, you're beginning to embody the truth of that philosophy, of that theory. And you're literally signaling new genes and new ways. We are rewriting your biological program.
Please don't forget that subscribe button. Follow me in the social. Check out that link in the bio. Thank y'all for watching. Oh, remember, don't look what you can't do. Remember, don't let what you can't do stop you from doing what you can do. But please do what you can do when you can do it. Reflect, redefine, realign. Dream big and be great, everybody. Don't have a good day. Make it a good day.